Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another MMA Breakdown podcast. And I was trying to do this with the new YouTube live stream, but it wouldn't allow me to live stream it, so I don't know what that's all about. Okay, guys, what I was going to do, I scheduled a live video stream to go out for UFC 190 so I could break down the fights, but apparently it didn't even do anything, so it keeps saying I'm offline, so I apologize for that. I wanted to break down that Ronda Rousey is going to be fighting Bethe Correia, which is 9-0 with 22% by knockout, 78% by going to the judges' scoring card. And you got to think about this. Ronda Rousey is 11-0, 18% by going to the knockout, and 82% by this completely armbar and winning. She's never been to a judge's decision, which is crazy. But you got to look at it this way. Who is a better fighter? Ronda Rousey, I think, has been in there with more competition. But I think what Bethe Correia is going to do in this fight is what a lot of women do. She's going to rush Ronda and get slammed on her face. I can see that, but Ronda Rousey's kind of more emotional because Bethe Correia basically said, "Don't kill yourself like your daddy did." And me personally, I think that's so messed up that she said that. But tonight we're going to find out who is the real deal. Is Ronda Rousey that chick that's going to go in there and completely mess her up, or is it going to be that chick, Bethe Correia, is going to just go in there and kind of dominate her? And I kind of noticed Ronda Rousey put on a little bit of muscle. I don't know if that's because in this fight Bethe Correia is a bigger, stronger fighter. I don't know, but me personally, we'll see what happens tonight. And then you got in the co-main event, you got Antonio Nogueira's little brother versus Shogun, and this fight's going to be a great fight. You got Shogun, which is 22-10 with 86% by knockout, 5% by sub, and 5% by going to the judges' scoring card. And you got, on the other hand, Nogueira, which is 21-6 with 29% by knockout, 29% by going to submission victory, and 45% by going to the judges' scoring card. So this dude is a very dominating finisher, and he did lose to the last fight by getting knocked out. He is a very older fighter. These are older fighters. I don't know if it's going to be a slug-out fest the way it was over in Pride, but if it goes that way, I'm going for Nogueira because Nogueiras are known for having great jiu-jitsu, having great boxing, but you can't count out Shogun. Shogun's a beast. He was a former lightweight champion in the UFC, former champion in Pride. You can't call none of these guys out. So I'm going probably for Nogueira for the win. And you got, on the other hand, another great fight, Nogueira versus Stefan Struve. And Stefan Struve is a 29-7-0 record with 25% by submission, 55% by knockout, and 21% by going to the judges' scoring card. 9% by knockout by Nogueira, 62% by submission, and 21% by the judges' decision. And me personally, Stefan Struve is a fighter that that starts out very slow and sluggish, doesn't do a lot of damage when he comes out there and fights. So, if Stefan Struve doesn't use his long reach, which he has a 74-inch reach, a 84-inch reach, and Nogueira has a 75-inch reach, so he has almost a foot reach advantage. So he needs to use that and start quick, because this is one thing that this dude's never known for, starting quick and starting fast. So, I'm really going to give you my opinion. I think Shogun's going to lose that fight against Nogueira. I think Nogueira's older brother, Antonio Nogueira, is going to win, and I think Bethe Correia has an opportunity to win if she gets in the cage. That's one way to beat Ronda Rousey, I think, is to stand the outside and pitter-patter punches, just go like actually throw pitter-patter punches, and we've seen what she's offered. She has a great boxing pedigree, but she seems a little bit slower than what Ronda is. Ronda seems very aggressive and has the ability to slam you on your face, no questions asked, and you're out. That's how quick she is. Even light weight champion, like I'm messing with her. Even Conor McGregor's like, nah, I wouldn't mess with Ronda Rousey. She'd slam me on the ground hard. But I think Ronda Rousey has the ability to slam her on the ground. And I'll say this, Bethe Correia's mother actually put out a tweet or a post saying, you better break her jaw in this fight. You better break her jaw and shut her up. And Bethe Correia is basically saying, she's just another American fighter that is hyped, that pretty much is somebody she's going to walk through and whoop her ass. And that's pretty much what she's saying. She's saying Ronda Rousey's a bitch that she can dominate from bell to bell. And Ronda Rousey's basically saying, I want this to be the longest fight ever. I want to dominate this bitch from bell to bell. I want to mess her up because she talks shit about my family. And that's true. You don't talk about someone's family. But at the end of the day, will Ronda Rousey remain an undefeated fighter and go 12-0? Or will Bethe Correia stop the most dominating women's fighter of all time? And as always, if Bethe Correia wins, you better believe there will be an automatic rematch. So as always, I am Trevor. Remember to rate, even if you hate, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next episode of the MMA Breakdown Podcast. Sorry, I couldn't do it live because for some reason, I'm looking at the screen, it says UFC 190 Breakdown is offline. So I don't know how this thing works. To be honest, I might have to contact YouTube and figure it out, or I don't know. Like, I can do the Google Hangouts. I figure I know how to do that, but streaming live on YouTube is all new to me. So I will definitely see you guys in the next video coming very, very soon. Thanks. Deuces. Peace.